Hello everyone and welcome back to the adventures of Orthdin the Loremaster. When last we left off, I don't even know. It's been so long. Life happens and to be frank, I don't even know next time I'm going to be doing this, but for right now I've got some time and felt the need, so let's go ahead and continue on our journeys. Alright, so let's see what we were working on. Oh, we were working on Duskwood stuff. Okay, let's continue with Duskwood. So heading over to Duskwood.
Light be with you.
No, I do remember since last time.
Go with honor,
hold on,
friend.
before we do that, is there anything here I need to do? Okay, got everything. Need to go here. Oh, looks like I need to go here for some stuff. Okay. Turn that in. Okay, we should be good for now.
What can I do for you? Be careful.
Now, one of the things I know is that I got I got the dual spec, so I'm in red right now. I have to kind of remind myself how to play again. Let's see, I'm in groups for dungeons. What dungeons am I doing? Scarlet and okay. How's the guild doing? Okay. Equipment seems pretty good. Alright, let's see how this goes. So what am I? Oh, I've got a bunch of quests to return in. Cool. All right. Issues. Okay, more damage. Just does 10% more. Okay.
Well met.
Andromath sent you? Very good. I have an important task for you.
Light bless you.
This crate of power stones needs to go to Nethergrade Keep in the Blasted Lands. They won't hold their power for long, so we can't ship them with the next caravan. You must take them, and you must take them quickly. Bring them to Quartermaster Longert's in Nethergrade Keep. To reach the keep, you must travel through the Deadwood Pass, then east through the Swamp of Sorrows, then south through the Blasted Lands. Use caution, Orthdin. You will travel through dangerous lands, yet you must not fail. Okay, before I take
the
that,
Alliance.
because I know that's timed. Do I have I been over there yet? I have not. I feel like I've been over, and I have not even been over here. Okay, so yeah. I'm going to save that, and then because it's timed, I will do that. I'm just going to save that while I turn all the other quests.
King's honor, friend.
If it's something that belongs to the shadowy figure from whom you seek, then let me see it. I may be able to divine something of its owner.
Safe travels.
Someone handled this book recently, someone who is driven by revenge, but the impressions left on it, at least the impressions from the original owner, are faint. I can tell, however, that the original owner of this book is not a native of Darkshire.
Be careful.
Here's your book back, Orthdin, and I bid you fortune with your search. If you ask others in town, perhaps they can offer you more clues. And here's one more for you. Although the author of this book is a stranger to Darkshire, the book itself was purchased here.
Go with honor, friend.
What can I do for you?
Marshal Hagrid sent you? Why didn't you say so? Good old Hagrid. Good chap is going to be completely blind before long. Anyway, let me see what you've got there.
See you later.
By the light, you better recognize that handwriting.
See you around.
I followed the legend of Stalvin character for years. When those visiting nobles were slaughtered a few years back, I went to Hagrid to investigate. I found these muddy pages, but were never able to link the handwriting to that crazy man in the woods. Your trial of evidence proves his guilt. Take this to Commander Evan Locke immediately, and fill her in what you've discovered.
For the Alliance.
Okay, that I remember reading. What is this though? Okay, muddy journal pages. Most certain that she shares the same feelings for me now. She even placed her hands on mine this morning when she's. Actually, I think I remember reading this. Just in case it's not too long. Most certain that she shares the same feelings for me now. She even placed her hand on mine this morning. When she smiles, her eyes light up with glittering diamonds. Unspoken words pass between us. I can feel her in my pounding heart and heated veins. Anger and fury, the likes of which I never knew existed. How dare she? As I was instructing Giles in the meaning of numbers, Tilia appears before me with a suitor, holding hands in public nonetheless. When an uncouth young man, rather than introduce me properly, Tilia simply said, "Oh, that's just my tutor, Uncle Stalvin. He's a nice old man." Old. At that word, my cheeks flushed with heat. But I am but a few years older, and yet she betrays.
King's honor, friend.
Hail, Orthdin. Did you get those gooey spider legs yet?
Go with honor, friend.
Ah, yes, that nice clutch of legs you have there. Let me get those seasoned with my secret spices. No looking, and get them to skittering on a skillet for a while. And although dusty crab cakes are my specialty, I won't give out the recipe. Here's the recipe for a dish that's almost as good.
For the Alliance.
And here we are, crab cakes a la gruel.
Be careful.
I can't learn that spell.
Alright. So that.
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
Alright, save.
Need help? Be careful.
This better be good, Paladin. Let me see what you have and tell me your tale. By the light, be quick with it. Darshar's defense is my number one priority. I have not the time to squander on dead-end leads.
Safe travels.
My, you have proven yourself to be quite a detective, Paladin.
Have a good one.
I have had my eye on the creep Stalvin for quite some time, but if this page was written by the same hand, it proves his guilt beyond a shadow of a doubt. In all his days keeping the town registry, Clerk Daltrey has become an expert at identifying handwriting. Show him this page and see if the writing matches that of the registry signature.
Farewell.
What can I do for you? See you later.
Back again, Orthdin. What do you have this time?
See you around.
Ah, yes. The handwriting on this page does in fact match that of the registry signatures.
Safe travels.
Let Commander Everholock know immediately that the handwriting matched Orthdin. Her suspicions were correct.
Have a good one.
Sometimes I'll sell blank books to scholars and mages, or to anyone who wants to keep a journal. I remember well everyone to whom I sold a book within the last few months.
See you around. Good day to you. See you later.
Oh yes, I sold this book a month ago to a shady person. He didn't tell me his name, but he was a nervous, jittery chap, always looking over his shoulder. I hope that helps you.
Safe travels.
Here's your book, and good luck with your inquiries. You might want to expand your search to the inn. If the person who you seek spent time in town, the chances are someone saw them there.
See you later.
Okay.
What can I do for you? See you around.
I knew it. Fine work, Orthdin.
Have a good one.
Stalvin Miss Mantle led a life of depravity. Innocent victims died by his hand. Undoubtedly, he is guilty of countless crimes. Now the lunatic threatens Darkshire. The light only knows what sordid acts he is plotting. Travel to his cottage just north of town, Paladin, and execute Stalvin once and for all. When the deed is done, travel to Madame Ava and show her his family ring. After all, it was her premonition that led to the gruesome discovery. But Darkshire is safer because of her.
See you around.
Alright.
Can I help you?
The Scarlet Raven doesn't see the business it used to, but we still get travelers passing through. If you can describe the person you're looking for, maybe I'll remember him.
Be careful.
Ah, yeah, I remember this book. Its owner rented a room for a few days, then spent his nights at the bar, writing. He left town in a hurry, muttering about being haunted by something. Last I saw him, he was heading west out of town, looking for a new spot to hide. The first place he'll find to the west is Raven Hill.
Have a good one.
Good luck, Orthdin. I hope you find the chap, and I hope you find him alive. If he's left the safety of Darkshire, then he could be prey to the beasts of the wild.
Be careful.
You know, it's right there. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Then I'll come back for this, and then I'll head out. Cottage to the north. Let's head that way then. Alright, justice has been done. Let's head back. Oh, nice. Oh, didn't increase by 9 seconds. Cool. Alright, anything on the ring? No.
Greetings.
Yes, Orthdin?
Farewell.
I know Orthdin. Stalvin is dead. I sense a wave of hope ripple through the tainted forest. Once and for all, Duskwood is free from his bloodthirst. My joy is hampered by thoughts of those who fell prey to the horrible beast. Nonetheless, you are a brave and cunning paladin.
Light bless you.
Let's see what I want. Mana running out is a thing, so we'll do that. Okay, I think that's... keep that until I read your best. Second best, okay. Alright, let's do this.
Greetings. Light bless you.
Great. How much time do I got? 1 hour. Alright, let's do this. Take the path of this away. Make sure I have all the stuff I'm going to use. Yeah, it seems good for now. Oh, I don't think I've been down this way. I've heard many tales. The evil in Darkshire is one thing, but here, this is something else entirely. Focus on questing for now. Bless. I got the eye of some horde. Better just keep writing. Made it to the Blasted Lands. Pretty soon I should be going through the dark portal. But for now, Azeroth needs my help. Loremaster Lungerts.
Need help?
Hello, I don't mind all the commotion. It's just business as usual and at the Green Keep. You have something for me?
For the Alliance.
Ah, the Power Stones. The mages will be happy to see these. Many thanks, Orthdin. I know your trip from Darkshire was not an easy one.
Go with honor, friend.
Let's get that light path and head back.
You need something? Farewell.
Alright, what's next? Okay. Another time in that area. Alright, let's do the rest of Darkshire. And then I'll probably head to the Rothy Highlands. Until I get the full exalted. Oh, not bad. Less than 1,000. Okay, let's go.
Hey there. See you around.
Orthdin, you're here. Do you have my food?
Safe travels.
Ah, thank you, Orthdin. Those really hit the spot. And here, please let me pay you for these.
Have a good one.
Who are you? Leave me be.
See you later.
Yes, I am the author of that book. You finally found me, huh? Well, if you read that journal, then you only know the half of it.
See you around.
The book you found was only half finished. I had to leave it at Sven's farm when I fled there. Here, take my compounded journal to Sven. It describes more fully what happened at his farm. Although this journal may have been my only company these past weeks, if giving it up keeps me from having to face Sven in his wrath, then I would do it willingly.
Have a good one.
Okay, so it's a completed journal, is it? Let's see. My journal. The terror of these past few weeks is almost more than I can bear. Why is it that by writing Reginald's book I can somehow keep the madness at bay? Perhaps it is as if I'm confessing my sins to a silent companion, or freeing my mind of those tortured thoughts and confining them to paper. I began a journal before this one. It remains in a place to which I cannot return, so I shall start afresh, but this time I will start with the true beginning. Begin with the finding of that cursed site in the mine they call Roland's Doom. Yes, that was the start of it. Before that, the Defiance Brotherhood was happy with our progress in Darkwood. Before the site, the terrors of this place seemed as tame as No Star Valley. But ever since I found the haft of the scythe jitting from the pile of rubble in the mine and cursed at me, pulled it free, Roland's Doom became a place of vile death. If I had known what would happen, I would have cut off my own hand to keep from grasping that rune-card wood. So many regrets. I always thought that it was a privilege of the old. I know that it is not. I know now that it is not the old. It is the hopeless who don't mantle of regret. Unable and unwilling to shrug it from shoulders swooped with misery. But enough waxing like a mad poet. I must continue with the chronicle. After the scythe was freed, a change rippled through the mine. Light from our flickering torches warped, and the strength of our voices seemed beyond our control. Sometimes a man whispered roared through the tunnels, forcing hands on ears, and sometimes our shouts barely traveled a few steps before diminishing in a hint of the wind. Unnerving, yes, but we didn't have long to wonder at the strangeness. It was a harbinger of what truly drove us from the mine, the Worgen. They came at us from everywhere, clawing from hidden holes at our feet and dropping upon us from silent perches above. Half our men fell in those first panic minutes. The rest, including myself, tried to flee. As I ran, I saw so many of my brothers being taken by tooth and claw, heard so many screams cut short or gurgled to silence. For all I know, I was the only human to escape that place. I can only guess why I survived that night. I've always been cautious, always quick to flinch from jabs and leaps free of pitfalls. My nickname Jitters came from this trait, so perhaps it was just the knack for caution that saved me. Or maybe it was the scythe I pulled from the rubble. It cannot be the scythe itself, for I lost it during my frantic flight. But if it was who brought the Worgen to Duskwood, then perhaps the Worgen offered me a rare courtesy, curse them. Or perhaps I am doomed to witness the change I wrought on Duskwood. Perhaps it is my fate to watch as the Worgen tear into the strands, straining it even darker with its foulness. If that truly is my fate, then it is twofold, for the Worgen are not the only power to clutch at Duskwood. The fiends from Deadwood Pass have also staked claim. That is the next chapter of my tale, and I pray it is the last. After surviving the flight from Ronald's Doom, I hid within a barn owned by a man named Sven. I spent a few days in the barn, and much horror lingered with me that I never once made myself known to Sven and his family. But from what I saw from my hiding place, I know that these farmers were quite decent folk. Had I stepped from my concealment, I think they would have taken me in. But trust is hard for me, harder still after that shock in the mine. So I remained hidden, and it saved my life. A few days later, after I arrived at the barn, Sven left his farm for Darkshire. He kissed his wife and smiled at his children and promised to return soon with toys and sweets. The poor man. That was the last time he saw his family unmutilated. At least they parted happily, and at least his wife was the first to die and was freed from seeing the slaughter of her children. But these small graces do nothing for me. I saw what happened, and it will ever haunt my dreams. My head trembles as I recall the details of that night. But Swin was away, and his family was doomed to face the Black Riders alone. Again, regret claws at me, for I was there and could have risen against those fiends from Deadwood Pass. But it is a false regret. It is the same that plagues any survivor of a tragedy. I know that, and have left my place of hiding Antio would have been killed, my body ripped and torn, and its pieces spread so widely that I would not be recognized. But even though I know I could have done nothing to stop the heinous murder, one true regret does remain. I brought the Black Riders to Sven's farm. My discovery on the site not only unleashed a working upon Duskwood, it drew the riders from Duskwood Pass. I know this because just before they began their slaughter, they asked me one question to Sven's wife as she held her children close, giving them what comfort she could through. She was certain death was near. The scythe of a loon, one of the riders shrieked in a voice both harsh and shrill, like the grinding of an axe on stone, and the last word, Illume, it croaked as if croaking on the sound. Dread gripped me when I heard the voice, from both the horrid sound of it and because I know that scythe of which the writer spoke. It must be the same cursed thing I drew from the rocks of Roland's Doom days before. It was what the Black Rider sought, and it was that would kill Sven's family. I never learned the name of Sven's wife, and she was the only ever called dearest and my love and mommy by her husband and children, but I wish I knew it. I am the only living memory of her deed that day, and although she was just a farmer's wife, never have I seen such a man or woman act with such bravery. Of course she did not know of the scythe, but when she learned the writer sought it, in an instant a plan formed in her head, and it's bold and clever, if only it had worked. The scythe, she said in a calm voice, of course I do. But here, who wouldn't hear? She looked at the writers with steady eyes, and I could have sworn she spoke the truth, and I had not known better, that there was no way she could have known about the scythe. Her gambit paid off. The same writers who uttered the question before bent his head slightly toward her and shrieked, "Where?" "I'll take you, all of you," she said, and I could see a small flicker behind her eyes. "But the way is far, and my children would slow us. We must leave them." Her trick was simple, but simple tricks had the best hope of success. If it worked, it would have led the writers away from the farm. She would have been lost, but her children would be safe, and it would work if only the raiders believed her noble lies. Although I've never seen a student of the light, I prayed fiercely for Sven's wife as she stood against those terrible raiders. Please, I prayed, let them believe it. They stood, frozen. She met their gaze with calm. Then one raider looked up, as if hearing a distant call. He drew from his garb a small gem and peered into it. He then gestured with the babble towards Sven's wife. A light crept from the raiders toward the woman, shaping itself into a grim white hand. She stared into the light, unflinching, but I could see uncertainty behind her mask of confidence. When the hand reached her, it spread its fingers over her head, and it squeezed. Sven's wife stood rigid as a board, and her eyes grew wide, and although her lips pulled back to form a scream, no sound escaped. After a few months of this torture, her hand released her, dropping her to her knees. The rider who held the babble then sat erect in his saddle, and a low voice erupted from it. "This woman lies," it said in a voice that had scarred my dreams. "She has not seen the scythe." After this, the rider's shoulders drooped slightly, as if spirit within him had fled, and then, in the odd shrieking voice it used earlier, those final words were uttered. "The Lord has spoken. Kill them." I cannot describe what happened next. It is clear in my mind, and even my wretched soul cannot put to paper the events of those few grisly minutes. I can only write that Sven's family was killed, and soon after Sven returned to the grim, deathly scene. Much grief was in him that I was afraid to show him myself, and so afraid that he wouldn't find me. I fled from my hiding spot in the barn and did not know where Sven is now, but I pray he will, someday, find peace. I spent the next few weeks moving from place to place, never lingering for fear of the riders. I am now in the abandoned town of Ravenshill, and as always hiding. I cannot face whatever power they use against Sven's wife. I know it searches Darkwood. Even still, for the scythe, it is lost to me, and I thank the light for this. For had I kept it, I know I would have been found. Even now, I know in my heart that I will be found. I'm so tired. All right. Alright, put that out of the way. Let's do a pass like that.
Greetings.
Did you find who the shadowy figure was?
Light bless you.
This journalist means much to me and sets me on the path against the Dark Riders. I have seen those riders in Duskwood and have seen them speak with the wizard Morbid Fell at the Forlorn Row.
Be careful.
Morbid Fell is a necromancer and an ally to the Dark Riders. I would pit you against the power of Morbid Fell, but I will not send you against the vile Fiendlo, first knowing your strength. You have already proven your bravery to me, but if you truly wish to face a necromancer, then you must now improve your skills against his minions.
For the Alliance.
Okay, kill a bunch of stuff. Let's do this. Do I have that one? Yes, I do. Alright, let's do this. I feel like for now it should be okay.
I need to target something first.
It is so much faster. Also, I am higher level. Radiator. I need some radiators now. Probably not what I'm looking for.
I need to get closer.
Okay, healers are good. Means... Oh,
I need a target.
I see. It's just.
It's too far away.
Okay.
I'm out of range.
Ooh. Nice. Oh, good there. Okay, let's just continue on. Ooh, you're different. So anyways, any orders? Is it orders? Orders. Okay, no, nothing. Let's go this way. There you are. Alright, and what about plague spreaders? Okay, plague spreaders are more upstairs, so we're gonna go back upstairs. Flesh eater. Oh, maybe they are down there. Alright, looks like we're heading down. So what is here?
It's too far away.
Okay. Around. Might as well. Okay, let's go back upstairs.
I'm out of range. Flesh eater. Okay, looks like they're down below again. Was that one? Okay, we're up here. It's too far away. That spell isn't ready.
What the? That's weird.
It's too far away. That's still the charge.
Okay, they're downstairs. Only two more.
I need to get closer.
There's the last one.
It's too far away.
King's honor, friend.
Your skill in combat, Orthdin, cannot be doubted. Your resolve may yet free us to the end of Morbidfell.
Be careful.
Go to the city of Stormwind and speak with Bishop Warthing in the Cathedral Light. Give him Jitter's journal and tell him you mean to face Morbidfell. Although Stormwind has forsaken Darkshire, Warthing is a kind soul and very wise. He may help you on your quest to save us. Your mission is perilous, but hurry, Orthdin. With each passing hour, the shadow of Duskwood grows even darker.
Go with honor, friend.
Hello.
I do need the string of ghost hair thread along my door and my windows to keep me on run with spirits. Did you get it for me?
Safe travels.
Delightful. This will do splendidly. Here, good Orthdin, take this as payment for your honorable deed.
See you later.
I need a bottle of a certain liquor, zombie juice. Taverns keep Smiths of the Scarlet Raven Tavern in Darkshire should have some. And please hurry, Orthdin. These nights get cold, and I need that drink to put out fire in my veins again.
Safe travels.
You know, since I'm going back, I'm gonna go look at this just to get the Explorer achievement out of the way. I need to make sure, do I have it in all these places? I should have it here. Let's see, Explorer achievement. That's all good. Okay, I have it to the places I want to have it. Looks like it. Nice. Oh, okay, it's there. But I am not ready to fight that. For more. Come on, I hope these unlock it. Should I what on next actually? Iron Forge makes the most sense. get a lot of Iron Force quests out of the way. Plus, I still need to technically max out my Exalted. I should sell some junk and repair.
How are you? See you around.
Hello. Safe travels.
On behalf of the people of Darkshire and as the leader of the Night Watch, I thank you, Orthdin, for your bravery and dedication. May the light shine upon you always.
Be careful.
I don't blame you if you have some trouble with him, Orthdin. Some of the strongest Watchers have been lost to more. Not that.
Farewell.
You killed them? That's no small accomplishment, Orthdin. On behalf of the people of Darkshire and the Night Watch, I thank you. There is one small matter, however.
See you around.
Awesome. I should have told you this earlier. How do I put this? Morgan may have believed that his family was all dead, but in fact his daughter Sarah Lattimore is now a Watcher. She's always been troubled by the circumstances surrounding her father's death. Perhaps you can go bring the news to her.
Have a good one. Need help?
Yes, my father. Her eyes become downcast. I wish there was something I could have done for him. If only I had talked to him before he...
Go with honor, friend.
Now, here, take this and lay it at his grave. Maybe somehow he'll know that I'm okay and that none of us hold him responsible for what happened. There are tears in her eyes now as she slides a ring from her right hand and presses it into her hands. And thank you, Orthdin.
Light bless you.
Greetings.
You need some jump users, do you? That's some strong stuff. I usually don't get requests for it.
For the
If you
Alliance.
bring me some rot blossom, then I can brew you up a batch of zombie juice. Rot blossoms grow in strange places. In particular, I heard you can find them inside the skulls of skeletal horrors and skeletal fiends. Not that I've gotten close enough to look. The Raven Hill Cemetery is lousy with new skeletons. You may as well get rid of them while you're looking for the rot blossoms. The town of Darkshire would be grateful.
See you later.
I supply only the finest goods. Have a good one.
It's over here. Let's see what we can get over here.
I'm out of range. I can't do that yet.
Or you should be like right here. Not there. Since my judgment's getting that, I should probably replace it with something else. Do it with you. As well.
It's too far away.
Gotcha. Alright.
Interesting. Off and away.
You need something?
Hi Orthdin, do you have those rot blossoms for me yet?
Have a good one.
Good, you've got the rot blossoms, and I'll tell you Alta Ebonlock at the Night Watch that you were killing skeletons. Keeping the people of Darkshire safe is a grim burden of the Night Watch. News that others are keeping stem in the tide of fiends in Duskwood is welcome news indeed.
See you around.
Here's your zombie juice. Be careful with this stuff. It's strong enough to raise the dead.
Be careful.
I'm very proud of myself for doing that. A ghostly voice sounds on the wind. This is Sarah. Could it be she's still alive? The weight is removed from my shoulders. Orthdin, take my sword, Archus. As my soul's put to rest, I had no need for it. It was forged to good, and though I have proven myself unworthy to hold it, perhaps you will carry it on the light through it. This, my love. My son Art served me in life, but at last my spirit may pass from the unhappy existence it needed no longer. I shall cling to my love of my daughter, and I hope that I find forgiveness in the light of my sins. My sword.
You need something?
I need that zombie juice to keep me warm on those cold, dark nights. Did you get it for me?
Safe travels.
A dozen thanks, Orthdin. You warm an old man's heart with your with your kindness. Here you are, friend. Take this as a token of my gratitude.
See you later.
I live so far from the church in the town, it's a wonder the ghouls and the walking dead haven't eaten me. In fact, just yesterday, a pack of bone chewers was pounding on the walls of my house. I want to make an effigy, a kind of scarecrow for ghouls. To do that, I need some ghoul ribs. You can get them from flesh eaters, bone chewers, brain eaters, rotted ones, and plague spreaders. Get the ribs for me, and I will pay you with some coin.
See you around.
I need to get closer. That ability isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. I'm out of range. Not ready yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I need to get closer.
What can I do for you?
I think you hear a pack of ghouls scurrying around the back of my house. I better put that effigy up quick to get those ghoul ribs for me.
Have a good one.
Thanks. This will do just the trick.
See you
A
around.
few weeks ago, a speaking herbs far from my house, and a band of orcs attacked me. I ran and was forced to leave behind a crate of precious tools and herbs. After they chased me off, the ogres squaggered back to the ogre mound in southern Duskwood. I'm sure my crate is somewhere near the mound. Please, Orthdin, retrieve the crate for me, for I miss it sorely.
Safe travels. Need something?
Do you have my crate? If so, then please give it to me quickly.
See you later.
Thank you, Orthdin. You have more than earned your reward. Happy nights ahead.
Have a good one.
Take this note to Elo Evanlock, the mayor of Darkshire. He and I are old friends, and when he reads it, he'll discover what you did for me. I'm sure he'll just be just as happy as I am.
See you later.
The letters of this note seem to flicker and dance across the surface. It is impossible to glean meaning from them. Back to town. Avoid that.
Need help?
I'm Abercrombie. I don't know a person of that name. Do you see? You say you have a letter for me from the Abercrombie fellow. Well, let's have it then.
Light bless you.
Elo looks at the letter. What language is this? It seems ancient. I can't read it.
Go with honor, friend.
Take this note you gave me to Shiro von Ile. He's very learned in languages and ancient arts. If anyone here can translate this message, it's he.
Be careful. Well met.
A note from Abercrombie the Hermit, huh? I don't know him, but though if he leaves out of the graveyard, then I do know his brains have rotted out.
Light bless you.
Shiro begins translating the note.
For the Alliance.
I'm almost finished on translating the note. If you can come back in a few moments, I should be done.
Be careful.
There we are. It's translated. The air grows heavy, and as if a thick black curtain is drawn over the land.
Go with honor, friend. Light be with you. For the Alliance.
Oh my. If what is written on this note is true, then Abercrombie's done something unspeakable. Better bring the translated note back to Elo, and do so quickly, for I feel our doom already lumbers towards our town.
Light bless you.
Greetings, Elo Ebenlock, Mayor of Darkshire. I'm afraid I have good news for your town. Grave news. You see, I am curator. I fooled the bearer of this note into aiding me in my latest, most dire creation, a fiend of flesh and bone and twisted metal. As you read this, it likely outside my humble dwelling, gnashing its teeth and waiting for my word to go forth in slaughter. But you will know soon enough. Bim Balmer.
What can I do for you?
Ah, so the note is translated. Please let me see it.
Be careful.
Elo reads the letter, and his face goes white. He then looks at you. Although the aid you gave Abercrombie may have been motivated from kindness, your actions have doomed our town. Elo becomes lost in his thoughts.
For the Alliance.
The Valor is a name told in one of our children's stories. He was a kindly alchemist driven mad by the death of his wife, Eliza. To restore her, he used dark magic to place her own heart within the bosom of his dead spouse. This revived Eliza, but it cursed her with a hunger for human flesh, forcing the embalmer to keep her buried. His heart is his power. Find his wife's grave, retrieve the heart, and bring it to me while it still beats. Do this, and his power will be broken.
Light bless you.
How are you? See you around.
You dig through the semi-loose dirt over the grave. You find the remains of a coffin. Within the coffin, you can feel the vibrating scrapes of clawed fingers and the gnashing of rotted teeth. Will you open the coffin to retrieve the embalmer's heart? Amber, is that you? Oh, I'm so hungry. Wait, you are not my husband. He must have sent you, and you look delicious.
Greetings.
Have you found Lisa's heart? Do you have the embalmer's heart?
Go with honor, friend.
You've done it. Imagine when the heart will be proof against the embalmer's evil and your power over Agus over the town of Darkshire. You've done a great thing for our people, Orthdin. Your name will remain in our annuals forever.
Be careful.
Do I have to fight it? No, I guess not. Let me sell some stuff first.
Hey there. Have a good one.
Alright. Back. Starwind.
Hey there. Farewell.
Alright, give him some water. Alright, back.
Good day to you.
Rest, brother. I can tell you have traveled far, and you bear a heavy burden. Can you tell me what cast that dark shadow over you?
Safe travels.
After reading the journal and hearing your intent, an evil taint has gained a foothold within the already beleaguered Duskwood. I think the light we have a hero such as you to face it. But you must first prepare yourself for the coming trial, for the necromancer Morbid Fell is immensely powerful and has cast a dark enchantment about himself to protect him from physical assaults. If you are to defeat him, you will need a weapon that is proof against these protections.
Have a good one.
Years ago, the Third Fleet of Call Terras sunk along the coast of the wetlands, an expanse of marsh north of the dwarven kingdom of Ironforge. Aboard one ship was a load of Lightforge ore. The This metal is precious to us, for items crafted from it strike with holy truth. If you are to face the Morbid Fell, then you will need such a weapon. Go to Methanol Harbor and speak with my dwarven colleague Gorlin Steelbro. If that lost metal can be found, he'll know where to look.
Safe travels.
Yeah, I don't think I've had time to proper search. And while we're waiting,
So, an orc walks into a bar with a parrot on his shoulder. The bartender says, "Hey, where'd you get that?" The parrot says, "Duratar, they got 'em all over the place."
Let's see. Oh wait, that is it then. Okay. Knockmort Spanner. Span.
Can I help you?
Have you met the Brassbolt brothers? They're over in the shipping flats in Kalimdor, racing their rocket car against the goblins. They usually win, which is no surprise, but the goblin cars blow up so much it barely ever crosses the finish line. But even then, the Brassbolt brothers are always looking for new ways to make their car go faster. And Wizzle told me he needs a very rare component for his next experiment. If you ever need some help getting that part, speak with him and find out.
Be seeing you.
Okay, nope, alright.
What can I do for you?
That's right.
See you.
Let's see. Let's see next way. Finish the quests. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to get the achievements, and I'll be maxed out with Stormwind soon. So I think I'm going to probably finish up this quest line with Darkshire, and then I will begin the quest to raise for Ironforge.
How are ya?
Portland Steelbro. Lightforge iron is a precious metal, but it sounds like your quest is a dire one. You've come a great long way, brother. Good luck. You might find just what you seek. With luck, you might just find what you seek. And if you do get the iron, I know who can fashion it into a weapon against the necromancer you speak of in Duskwood.
See you soon.
The shipwrecks off the shore here are the doomed Third Fleet of Colteras, burned and sunk by red dragons during the last Great War. The fleet hailed from Loremaster, but one ship, an elvish destroyer, Flying Osprey, was with it. It was shipping a load of light forge oil, iron, and joined the Third Fleet for protection. Ironic that it sank to the same dragons. Enough history. The Flying Osprey is right to the south of Methanol Harbor. If you find the light forge iron there, bring it to me.
Off with you.
That's great. Mikhail.
Hello.
Ah, welcome, Orthdin. Good for you to join us. Perhaps an ale today, or some mutton. Name your pleasure, and I'll see to it that you're taken care of. My name is Mikhail, and I look forward to serving you. What's that? Trius, keep your voice down, my friend. This isn't something for the whole tavern to hear about.
See you later.
You say Ealing sent you here? Well done. The hospitality I expressed for you is now tenfold. Anything you need, just ask. I will do my best to aid you. Slim, you say? Not sure that name sounds familiar, but I will keep my eyes out for him. Don't look now, Orthdin, but the gentleman over by the exit is looking over here. He's listening to our conversation a little too intently, if you catch my meaning. If I were you, I'd do what you can to subdue him before he makes a break for the door.
See you around.
Oh, now it's on. You thought I was alone too, huh? Oh, this is way more than I bargained for. You're on your nose, Slim. Okay, okay. No need to get all violent. I'll talk. I'll talk. I have a few notes from my job back at my place. I'll get them and then meet you back in the inn. I'm done. The commotion's died down some around here. The last thing this place needs is another brawl. It's downstairs.
Good day to you.
Caught him, huh? Good for you. I'm surprised that was Slim. To be honest, I never thought I'd miss the excitement of some of the more devious underground activities. I guess old habits die hard. Don't mention that to Elang. He'd probably try and get me back to Stormwind if he heard I missed the action. I'm glad I could at least be a little bit of service to you while you were in Methanol. If you need anything else, just ask.
See you later.
Hey there.
The Fires didn't pay me well enough to die for their cause. They took the king. Yeah, the king of Stormwind, not some lowly diplomat. He was on his way to Theramar to meet with Jaina Prodmore. It was a big deal, apparently, and a big secret. But it's not just the Fires that are involved. They're working with someone. I think they knew this was bigger than them. My part was just to get the man on board the king's ships while it was in the harbor. The guy's name was Hendel. That's all I know, I swear.
Have a good one.
Hello.
The king? I mean, the king? The real king? Are you joking? You didn't mention you were looking for the king's kidnappers. I didn't even hear he was missing. That could explain his son being crowned some. I'll send word to Elang right away. He'll want to know you're on the trail. I would have never guessed John would sell out somewhere for some lost coin. Even a rogue's got to have some honor when it comes to some things. The key now is to find Hendel, and I think I can help with that.
See you around.
The beginning of every month, the Caius Marines all get paid and usually leave Theramore for somewhere else. A lot of them come here to womanize, carouse, and have a good time. One of the groups I'll consider regulars here at the tavern, and I believe that Hendel is among them. Commander Samuel and Theramore would be able to help find if Hendel's still stationed here. He's completely loyal to Prodmore, but if you drop Eling's name, he should help you out discreetly.
Safe travels. How are you?
Where's the marsh? I'm not sure where the marsh. Oh, that's right. It's over here. Alright. With that, back to it. The chest is waterlogged and it's slightly broken. Many claw marks mar both the inside and outside of the chest. The Murlocs have searched through it and stolen this treasure. But tucked deep under the chest is a single Lightforge ingot. Unfortunately, many more will be needed if enough metal to fashion a weapon is to be gained. Having grabbed the single Lightforge ingot from the waterlogged chest, it is clear that Murlocs have stolen the rest. Hunt the Murloc Raiders named the Flying Osprey records for the last iron Lightforge iron. Okay, this is going to be a bow.
It's too far away. I can't cast it. Great to meet
Did you find the iron forge, the light forge iron you need?
Watch your back.
Ah, you found them. Now let's get this light forge iron hammered into something useful, huh?
Safe travels.
There is a Dwarven weaponsmith in the Dwarven district of Stormwind who can craft with light forge iron. His name is Grimmond Elmore. I packed the iron you found into the crate. Take it to Grimlin and tell him your tale. I'm sure he'll oblige someone on a quest such as yours and craft you a weapon to give Morbid Fell worry.
See you soon.
Alright, let's just... Alright. Stonewood is done. Let's track Iron Forge.
Well met.
Elmore. If you've come looking for the finest craftsmanship on this or any continent in the world, then you've come to the right place. Grimmond Elmore at your service.
Keep your feet on the
How
ground.
may I pry my craft for you, Paladin?
Safe
This
travel.
is quite a tale you have. And Lightforge iron. Not for years have I worked with such a metal. It would be an honor to craft it with it again. And you must return to me later with the story of your battle against the Necromancer. And we are ahead of ourselves. First, your weapon against Morbet Fell.
Be good.
Here is the weapon against the fiend of which you spoke. You are all ready, Orthdin. Best of luck to you, and I look forward to your tale of glory.
Safe travels.
So let's jump real quick.
You need something? See you around.
Oh, I've got a medal.
Need help? For the Alliance.
this one. Okay, I probably need to work on that stuff then. When do we get another one? 80, 50, and 70. Okay.
Well met.
Hello, Orthdin. You haven't been gone that long, and I'll see if by your eyes it did not see before.
Light bless you.
Ah, this is proof against the fiend Morbin fell. Well done. You are ready. Morbin fell will fall.
Go with honor, friend.
Morbin fell hides in his lair, the house perched atop the hill to the east overlooking the Raven Hill Cemetery. His time in this land is drawing to an end. Use Morbin's bane against him. It will render his protective magics powerless. Slay him and save us from his wickedness. Be the instrument of my revenge and the hero of Duskwood.
For the Alliance.
Yep, now I'm getting ready to rep with the Alliance. Morbid fell. Your reign of terror ends here.
King's honor, friend.
Is Morbid fell defeated?
Light bless you.
Morbid fell has been defeated. The Dark Raiders are still large, but a small price of which I had begun hope has come to pass. You have done the impossible, and your deeds will forever live in the legends of Duskwood. Go, Orthdin, and perhaps one day fate may bring you back to me.
careful.
Okay. I think that's it for here. So let's head back to Iron Forge. And we'll begin working on Iron Forge quests. See if I can get the Ambassador title. Have some fun while doing Loremaster.
Hello. Have a good one.
That's right, but
You need something? Safe travel.
you know, I can sell that because it's not going to work anyway.
Hey there.
Yep, and sell this. I can't remember if I need to do that or not. But scroll of recall L2.
See you
What
around.
is that? I didn't see it. Oh, there it is. Alright.
Good day to you.
Common parchments.
I can't attack that.
Alright. Put you back.
Safe travels.
Okay.
Can I help you?
So this.
For the Alliance.
Send you to my brother.
Cover for me. I gotta whiz behind a tree.
others, plus it works towards the Loremaster anyway. So yeah, go ahead and we'll start our first quest. Alright, let's see.
Hi.
Sten Stout Arm.
Off with you.
Is that the first one? I think technically you're the first one? Okay. Valar Frosthammer.
No.
I hope you're here to lend a hand, Paladin. After the last Trog attack, we can use all the hope we can get. I hear the burgers have been popping up all across the land, and it seems Coldridge Valley is no exception. They've been spotted all over the hills to the southeast and near the frozen lake. And that's not all. Just a few nights ago, they attacked and overran our camp to the west. We're a bit short-handed here, lad, and we need strong arms to help drive the Trogs back.
Be good. You got my
I don't
attention.
suppose you'd be willing to do a favor for me, lad. A stack of letters came through the pass today, but I don't have the time to send them along. They're all addressed to Talon Kenai. You can find him to the west down the road. He set up camp next to the frozen lake. What do you say?
Watch your back.
Felix Winzelbach.
Hi, how are you?
We drove the trucks out of Nogron, but then it all went so horribly wrong. Now our home is completely irritated, and we gnomes have been scattered all over Dunmorgon. In my haste to get away from the radiation, I lost all my precious belongings and tools. It was the trolls that got them. They stole my chest, my box, and my bucket of bolts. They took them back to their camp southwest of Anvilamar. I'm no adventurer. Can you find my things and bring them here to me, please?
Alrighty then.
Oh, tanker heroes for the Scarlet Monastery. You know what? Let's see. Activities. Yeah, let me just set everything up here. We'll do a round of the Scarlet Monastery and then probably call it a day. Oh, looks like I can get rid of this ring.
What can I do for you?
You're a
Keep your feet on the ground.
I need to get closer.
What's on your mind?
If the problems we have here are any negative of what is happening elsewhere in our lands, by Magnan's beard, we have some troubles ahead of us. I can only hope that the king and senate are taking steps to deal with the threat that the rocks pose.
See you soon. What's on your mind? Be good.
Just head this away. Talon Kenai.
What's on your mind?
Greetings, Paladin. Fine day for hunting, wouldn't you say? I've been having more than a little luck with boars myself. Perhaps you'd like a shot.
Be good.
Yes, do you have something for me? Oh, actually, I never... Nope, can't read it. Okay.
Off with you.
Thank you. I've been waiting for these letters for quite some time. Unfortunately, these letters aren't all for me. This one is addressed to Grillin Whitebeard. He's not too far from here if you'd like to deliver it to him.
Watch your back. Off with you.
If I remember correctly, Grillin camps is down to the road to the southeast. No doubt he'll be eager to get his mail.
Be good.
Nothing like a day of boar hunting, eh? Though here in Cold Ridge Valley there are so many boars it almost takes the fun out of it. No need to get them charging. They're all angry and ready without any help. In fact, recently there have been so many boars in the area they become dangerous for me to do my daily hunting. Long story short, if you can help me kill some of the boars, I would appreciate it.
Watch your back.
I'm out of range.
Interest you on a pint?
Excellent. I can go back to my leisurely hunting now. Thank you, Orthdin.
Off with you.
Amused.
Great to meet
Gremlin Whitebeard. Greetings, lad. I'm Gremlin Whitebeard, and I'm here to examine the threat posed by the growing number of trolls in the Coldridge Valley. What have I found? It's a bit troubling.
Keep your feet on the
Is there
ground.
something I can help you with? Where's the letter? Ah,
See you soon.
Gremlin, my time is short and many minutes press on my time, and I hope that your investigation of the trolls will not be one of them. Therefore, I will allow you to use my authority in dealing with the trolls in whatever fashion you deem necessary. More so if you are able to find an expedient solution. Magnan Bronzebeard.
How are you? Safe
Is
travel.
there something I can help you with?
See you soon.
Ah, excellent. It's been a while since I've received word from Ironforge.
Be good.
There it is. My brother Senar and I were sent to different parts of Dunmorgarn to investigate the threat posed by the trolls. The Senate has its hands full with Trugg, so they no need for further annoyances. From what I've seen, the trolls aren't well situated here in Coldridge Valley, mostly the Southern Cave. I'd say that the armory will not be necessary. A few strong arms should be more than enough. Perhaps if you'd like to assist in the endeavor, I can have the authority to offer compensation for your help.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Nori Pridedraft.
What can I do for
Yeah. I was supposed to get this delicious scalding mutton brew to Duran for a cutter inside Anvilmar a while ago, but now I have to deliver one to Gremlin here first. I'll never make it to Anvilmar before the brew runs cold. You look fast. Maybe you can make it. This cup only will stay hot for a few more minutes, and Duran doesn't offer chilly morning brew, so get going. Anvilmar is in the northeast, as the dug into the mountain. Thanks, Orthdin. And don't forget to bring me back my mug.
Safe
You know what?
travels.
Let me not do that until I have to head back. Okay, those two closest, so they're gonna go ahead and do it. So I'll do some questing. Wait. Look at that amber beard. Yeah.
It's too far away. That ability isn't ready yet.
Alright, so I figure we'll do a run or two and then call it good.
I need to get closer. Not ready yet.
What can I do for
Ah, those light blasted trolls. He takes a few breaths and seems to settle down a bit. A group of them came tonight and stole my journal. I knew better than to trust the good for nothing.
you? Safe travel.
My journal. They took it away to the cave. The one that had it. It was a big group with some odd markings on the skin and face. I didn't get a much better look at that. You've had some better luck with the trolls. Maybe you can get it back for me.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Oh, a chest. Day 1. The apprentices and I have arrived in Coleridge Valley. The trip through the cave was mostly uneventful. We made a camp a good distance away from the cave we were told the trolls would have gathered in. Day 2. Bloody wolf howling kept me up all night. I would have new wolf hide clothing in a few days. The lad got tangled up with a drog today, put up a fight, and managed to get the better of the ugly brute. But he's now near a nasty cut on his arm. Looks like he'll have to do the chores for a while. Day 3. Cold. Snowed a bit around noon. Day 4. The lad was back and in a good spirit today. We took our first time look at the trolls. Frost mental, I'd say, judging by the making on their skins and the various trinkets they wore on their bodies. Day 5. I had the lad watch over the camp, and I snuck over to the cave and took a look around. The trolls' numbers are somewhat troublesome. The mountaineers might have to be summoned and forced in the cave to be cleared of the troll infestation. I realize I have not mentioned that the trogs of late. They appear in the area so greater number that they are so primitive that they do not pose much of a threat. Time may say if it's true or not, and will drop an ale for almost a week now. Day 4, cold again, snows, trolls, no ale. Day 7, snow billows so white, sky above so blue, wolves will howl the night, not a drip or brew. Day 8, the trolls are perhaps not as large as problem as we initially thought. They have some numbers but are not well armed or organized. A small show of force should be more than adequate in dealing with the threat they pose.
Hello.
Orthdin, any luck?
See you soon.
Wonderful, Orthdin. Many thanks for retrieving my notebook. Well, it would seem that the troll situation here in Coleridge Valley is under control, not much for worry. After I put the finishing touches on my report, I'll send someone of a courier to my brother Senor.
Safe travel.
I was planning on spending my apprentice to the brother Senor for my report. but I would feel much better if it were placed in more reliable hands. That is, of course, if you wouldn't mind. You'll have to take the tunnels to get to Carlaranos. Speak with Mountaineer Talos before going through the tunnel. It's completely infested with trogs now. Follow the road back to Advilmar, then keep heading east of the tunnel. Talos is stationed nearby.
Be good.
Okay,
What's
and
on
now-
your mind?
Is it times? I feel like it would be times.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh goodness, Orthdin. The sound is not well suited for the likes of me. There are many nasty creatures out here, and there was no ground before the incident. Do you have my belongings? If you don't, then who knows what the trolls have done with them now.
You have a great day now.
Huzzah! You found them. You're not an absolute savior. You're an absolute savior, my friend. Here is not much, but it's something for your trouble I put you through. Thank you.
Off and away.
Duran for a cutter.
You got my attention.
I sell the finest cloth and leather garb this side of the valley.
See you soon.
I'm Duran for a cutter. Have you something for me?
Watch your back.
Ah, good. Now that hits the spot. Allow me to take a small break while I enjoy this scolding one brew.
Safe travels.
There's nothing like some scolding more brew on a chilly Duncan day to get things started right. Oh, hot, hot, hot. And then what will put spring in your step? I don't know what will.
Off with you.
A report on the state of the Frostmane trolls in the general area of Coldridge Valley, prepared by Grennan Whitebeard, Senate Specialty Envoy. By the time that I was spent observing the movement of the Frostmane trolls in the Coldridge Valley area, I have determined that these pose no large threat to dwarven settlements in the area. Moreover, they are a threat that can be eliminated with little additional support from the army, through the assistance of mountaineers have already stationed in. Coldridge Valley and mercenaries paid with funds set aside by the Senate prior to my dispatchment. I am confident that the problem will be solved in short order. This action has been authorized by the sanction given to me by King Bronzebeard.
What can I get for you today?
Now that hit the spot. Nothing like a piping hot, nay, scolding Morton brew on the cold winter's day to warm the cackles of your soul. Here you go, Orthdin. Be a pal and take this edema back to Nori for me, would you now?
Safe travels. You got my attention.
I trust the scolding brew got to Duran on time. Do you remember to bring me back my mug?
Off with you.
Excellent, Orthdin. You'll be surprised how many couriers I met who forget to do something as simple as bring me back the mug. Mugs don't grow on trees, or so they tell me. Here's a little something for your efforts. Thank you for your help.
See you soon.
Actually, at this rate, with 250 a pop and with the mounts and being as high level as I am, yeah, I could get a Basseter pretty quickly.
What's on your mind?
Tunnels. Hail! Have care, Orthdin. The tunnel to Dun Morgan is infested with trunks and is not safe for travel. If you have any pressing matters in Dun Morgan, I'll have to ask you to remain in at Bilmar until the tunnel is safer.
Keep your feet on the
Oh
ground.
well, if Wiper is sending you to Dun Morgan on important business, then I can't very well have you stop, can I? At least let me provide you with some advice and directions.
Be good.
The trunks in the tunnel are extremely hostile and I haven't shown any hesitation in attacking travelers through the tunnel. You seem tough enough, though, so you should probably be safe. Directions: if you're going to speak with Sinar, you'll find them in Karanos. Make sure your way through the tunnel, and after you come up through the fight, you'll keep following the road. It'll run right into Karanos.
Safe travels.
Hand Spring Sprocket.
Good day to you.
Hey, if you look like a healthy adventurer. If you're planning on improving the past, you suppose you can bring a passage to the inn in Karanos. If you're planning on stopping at the end, right? If you make it through the pass, you'll definitely want to take a breather there. Anyway, bring this to Taranok Frosthammer, the innkeeper's assistant. I can't get through the pass myself, and it'll be days until a mountaineer escort comes through.
Very well then.
Nice. All right. Okay, yep. And creative pipes, okay. Sinar Whitebeard.
Great to meet you.
How are you? Like to share a drink with me, perhaps? Not much else to do in the cold.
Watch your back.
What's this? Brother's report. I told him to be sparing with the use of King's name, but he didn't listen. No harm, I suppose. There was sure to ruffle some feathers in the Senate. Not that there aren't some vessels that need ruffling. Ha. Nonetheless, I guess that means I should send my report on to Ironforge as well, but I admit I'm a bit beyond. Bloody cold. I should have some work for you later, if you're interested.
Off with you. How are ya?
I'm behind on a report and I can use your help, Orthdin. I managed to find where the trolls are holed up, but I saw so many trolls I was afraid to go in. Here's what I need. Go down to the cave, poke around inside, kill a few of the trolls, then come back here. Take the road north of Karanos, and when you get to the bridge, follow the frozen river west until you reach Iceflow Lake. You'll find Brunel village on the west bank. The hold is southwest of the village.
Watch your back.
Taranok Frosthammer.
What's on your mind?
Hi there, come in. Take a seat by the fire and warm yourself with a flagon of ale.
See you soon.
Alas, the pledge from hands. I was beginning to worry. We've been scarce word from the Anvil ever since the Trogs overran the pass. Thanks for bringing this to me, Orthdin, and please make yourself comfortable. You must be tired from your journey.
Safe travels. Hello. See you soon.
Yeah, I can pick up a few quests while we're waiting. Ragnar Thunder.
Well met.
Nothing my tavern patrons enjoy more than some beer-basted boar ribs. Only problem is the local trapper who used to bring me supplies enlisted in the king's army to help with the war on the Alliance front. Maybe you can help me out? If you bring me 6 crab boar ribs and a raspberry malt from the tavern here, I'll give you the family recipe for my famous beer-basted boar ribs, not to mention a free sample. The secret's in the malt.
Be good.
Tarlik Blackstone.
How are you?
Berlin Steel Grill owns the local mechanic shop, and he's the biggest siege engine tech there is. But he's not forgiving onto his tools. I swear he almost breaks more arc-like spanners than we can supply him with. We just filled out his last order for tools. If you deliver to him, I'm sure it'll make it worth the effort. His shop, Steel Green's Deposit in northeast of Karanos, is a local haunt for veteran siege engineer pilots, so keep your ears open for opportunities while you're there.
Be good.
I'm out of
Here they are.
range.
Need assistance?
Upon further analysis of the ground situation, it would appear as though we are not only failed to eradicate the drugs, but also happen to turn the most of the Gnomish race into horrific, mindless, evil-doing leper gnomes. Ozzy and I plan to reverse this horrible leper effect from its invention, the Recombo Bobulator. The machine is almost complete, but we are in need of some restabilization cogs and aerometric gears. We see some from the leper gnomes out front of Novagon for us.
You have a great day now.
Talk to me.
You look like you're alone to be a siege engine pilot, but no matter. What do you need? Do you need something fixed? We'll take a Nebra and get comfortable. I'm working on a couple of engines right now, and don't have time for another job for at least a few days. Oh, you were here for something else.
Watch your back.
You got my tools? Well done, lad. Well done. I just broke my last bang ratchet an hour ago, and I need one of those finished repairs on Pilot Stonegar's siege engine. You did a good thing by lodging these tools here, Orthdin. Here, take these coins for your help.
Be good.
Okay, summons are incoming. I'll go ahead and just pause it here. Incomings! Oof, it's cold out here. I'm gonna wait inside. is done.
How generous.
Okay.
Damn straight.
I need to get closer. Still with Georgia. It's too far away. I can't catch it.
Okay, yep, I need mana.
For Cosmodan!
Okay.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that. It's too far away. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Charge!
You will not defile these mysteries. Burn in righteous fire.
That spell isn't ready yet.
For Cosmodan!
It's too far away. That's Georgia. I'm out of range. Wonderful. I can't cast it yet. I can't. It's still recharging. That spell. That spell isn't ready yet. It's too far away. I can't cast it yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Ah, I've been waiting for a real challenge. Blades of light! Light, give me strength! Blades of light!
That spell isn't ready. Thank you.
Alright, we'll go ahead and end it there. Alright, thank you for watching, and may the light embrace you.